Let's do a quick re-kizzy on the piggies, on the pixies, a recap on the picks
All right,
for English speaking folk. We got week 14 picks. Jordan, he's going to pick the Lions over the Cowboys in Motown. And then he has Bengals over the Bills in Buffalo. Mr. Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen. And then we have Danny Dimes beating the Jags in Jacksonville. And then the Vikings beating the Commanders at home. And the Dolphins beating the Jets at the Jets. And then we have the Bucks beating the Saints at home with the Baker Mayfield recharged, ready to go at it and win him a game to get back in some playoff talk. And then we have the other Hawk beating the other Hawks. He has the Falcons beating the Seahawks at home with Kirk Chains coming back to life. And then we have the Steelers beating the Ravens at the Ravens for the AFC North. And then for the Poo-Poo Bowl, we have the Browns, because who else would you pick in the Poo-Poo Bowl? And other than that, we have Broncos at Raiders. Raiders winning one there, which is kind of weird. I think that was for personal gain, but it's whatever. So Raiders beating the Broncos at home, so that's cool. And then you have the LA Rams beating the Cardinals. I think anyone could have chose that one there. And then the Houston Texans beating the Chiefs in a doozy of a game that a lot of people are going to enjoy watching. And then we have the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Los Angeles Superchargers. Does that sound about right? Does that sum it up for you?
What's up? It sounds about what I was saying.
All right. Well, good. Mine looks kind of similar, but it's not. It's same, but different. All right, we got Cowboys at Lions. I do think the Lions are going to beat them. I think the Lions are just a better team than the Cowboys, even though we beat them. But that just means that the Packers are a better team than the Lions, a.k.a. better than the Cowboys, a.k.a. better than a lot of teams in the NFC. But that's whatever. I got Lions winning at home. Then we got the Bengals at the Bills. Joe Burrow looking hot this past week, beating Lamar Jackson. Yeah, give me the Bengals over the Bills. Bills haven't looked too well. And then you got the Colts at the Jags. I'm going to take the Jags. I've just seen them do great things later on in the season when they need to. So give me them. And then we have the Commanders at the Vikings. I don't know. I watched the entire Sunday night football game, and I saw some great things out of the Marcus Mariota-led Commanders. So give me them over the Vikings, who don't know what the hell's going on over there. Then I got the Dolphins at the Jets, and they have a lot of great weapons, and they aren't the Jets. So give me the Dolphins at that one. And then you have the Aints at the Bucks. Yeah, the Aints are simply just the Aints, and I'm going to take Baker Mayfield over them. So give me the Buccaneers at home. Then you have the Hawks at the Falcons. I'm with Jordan on this one. I think the Falcons are going to win, want them to win, would like them to win. Also, Kirk Chains, I've seen him win some big games. So give me the Falcons over the Seahawks. Next, we have the Steelers at the Ravens. I am taking Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers against the Ravens. Same reason for Jordan, because we've seen Aaron Rodgers in these big games where he has to perform outside in the elements. Looking forward to watching that game. Certainly. And then you have the Titans at the Browns in the Poo-Poo Bowl. Again, who else are you going to take in the Poo-Poo Bowl? Take Shedeur Sanders and the Browns. Then you got the Broncos and the Raiders, man. Like I said, Sunday Night Football was great. The Broncos came off a win, and they've had a great season so far. Raiders have just looked like absolute trash. So give me the Broncos in that one. Then you got Rams at Cards. Yeah, I'd like the Cards to upset them, but realistically, the Rams are going to go ahead and beat them. Matthew Stafford in MVP contention. And then you have the Texans at the Chiefs. Texans are looking hot. Chiefs look like they don't care. Give me the Texans that one. Then you got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Chargers. They've been through so much slander lately. I think they're ready to come back and beat the LA Superchargers. Now that, my friends, is our Week 14 NFL picks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's going to be right? Is it going to be me? Is it going to be Jordan? Is it going to be you? Let us know. What do you think?
I think it's going to be me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be me. Again, going to put a parlay together for that one. And if I am right, I'll never see you again. No, I'm just playing.
Bender.
If I am right, we're all going to the Bahamas. And we're going to take some friends with us. All right. With that being said, this is Underground Sports Talk. I'm Alex.
I'm Jordan.
And we are looking forward to Week 14. Not just because there's a lot of great matchups and some poo-poo matchups, but because it's Packers-Bears week.
Yes, sir. Go Pack.
Remind everybody, go Pack, go. We made our pick. And I took the Packers. 35-17.
You know, I got them 31-13. You know, we got the Pack. Pack coming up. I'm going to pack up some Bears. Send them hibernating.
All right.
Let's go.
So put that in your parlay and submit it as well.